Arash, the archer, a Persian hero. A long time ago, longer than you can imagine, in the legendary land of Iran reigned a mighty king who was called Manucher. On one of the hardest days that Iran recalls, a tough battle occurred between the two mighty kingdoms of Iran and Turan. Luck didn't seem to be on Iran's side. As it went further, it seemed as if any slightest hope died with each passing second and minute until the Turan army sieged Iran's army in the Mazandaran region. Turan was led by General Afrosio. When Afrosio was surrounded by the forces of the righteous Manucher, the two sides agreed to make peace. Both agreed that whatever land falls within the range of a bow shot shall be returned to Manucher and the Iranians, and the rest should fall to Afrosio and Turan. The champion, or the strongest soldier, would climb up Damavand, reach the peak, and from there he would have to shoot an arrow, and wherever this arrow would land would be recognized as the border between the two countries. Damavand was chosen because of its iconic symbol of Iran. In the loving army of Iran served a young, decent man called Arash. Arash was the son of Iran, a simple courier, serving selflessly for the king and his motherland. Arash was the chosen one among many others who neither had the guts or the courage to stand up for their country. Arash accepted this challenge. He reminded himself that a man of honor would do anything for their precious motherland. The difference between Arash and the others was not only his dignity, which was a moral character, but he owned something special that no one else had: his bow and arrow. The angel of earth gave him enough precautions and instructions regarding this unique bow and arrow. The angel of earth told him that the arrow was intended to travel so far, but the beholder of it would die afterwards. As Arash started his journey upward Damavand, thoughts were racing in his mind. Who knows what was going through his mind while pacing the way to the peak? As he approached the peak, he was aware of what was about to come, and he never looked back. He had consciously decided, in the way of his land and his people, as anxious as he may have been, this was a point of no return, he said to himself. When he reached the peak, he gathered all the power he had in himself. The arrow would scream out of excitement at the point of letting go of the bow. Arash's body was shed into pieces, uniting with Iran's soil, and his soul was respired into the arrow. It traveled to the east from morning until dusk, landing on top a walnut tree next to Amu Darya River. This point was then recognized as the border between the two countries. This son of Iran was called Arash, the archer. He will forever be the symbol of heroism and zeal of Iran, irrespective of whether Arash was real or a mythological character.